Howdy folks, George Shively, South Shore Marine Electronics with you on a new project. This is a 2007 Backcove 29 that we're going to do a little change-up work to. The autopilot here, Ray Marine Pilot, it's working, nothing wrong with it. We're going to keep that. We are going to remove the C120 that is here, and we're going to put in a Garmin 8612. And of course, that means we have to make a new fascia here that you see, so we'll take that out and make a new fascia. And we've got a dome antenna for the radar. Of course, that's going to change. Just kind of want to show you what things look like here to begin with, and we'll be back as usual. Stay tuned. Thank you. Howdy folks, George Shively here, back with you. As you can tell, the helm looks a little different, big hole in it. We're going to be putting a Garmin in there, new fascia. It's going to go on there. It'll be black to match as closely as possible. The lower panel, painted satin. A little bit of bug debris here in the back. We'll clean all that out, of course. And here's some of our wires. Some will be kept, some won't be kept. We'll be back here on Monday to do a lot more work. So just kind of wanted to stop in, show you where we're at. The mast is done. So now we have a Garmin antenna up there. We're going to leave the Ray Marine GPS antenna for symmetry purposes. And the new Garmin GPS antenna is right there. So stay tuned, folks. We'll be back. Howdy, folks. I just wanted to drop in and show you what we're doing here with the new panel. Obviously, this is the old fascia that was on the Backcove. And that's not going to work real well for the new one because the Garmin, even though the screen size is the same size, the overall cutout is way different. So we've gone and used a punch to mark all of our various holes. We're going to cut out our 8612 here, and we're going to move up the autopilot, which was down here. Previously it had to be because there just wasn't enough room a little bit higher, and we're just going to center that up on the center line of the 8612 so that that's a little bit higher. It'll just be a little bit easier to see. You're not looking down the corner. It's more eye level with the 8612. So making headway. Stay tuned. Howdy folks, back with you here on the Backcove. Just want to kind of show you what the inside of the helm looks like now. This is just the autopilot display. We're still in the process of preparing the new fascia for the front, so that's just kind of sitting in there for the moment to stay out of the way. But it looks a little different than it was, as you can see. All of our data lines are labeled as we always do. Power, we installed this to get the power out of here, which is kind of an awkward place. Now you can clearly see what you got. The fuses are easy to get to. There's no messing around. So that's kind of where we're at the moment. Just kind of wanted to drop in and show you what we're doing. We've got to put in one more of these old ST1 junction units, and that's why this is sitting here, because it'll junction to that, and that'll feed the autopilot display, and then it'll be tied in via an ST1 to STNG converter, which also feeds our NEMA 2000 system. So just wanted to show you a quick look. Back soon. Howdy folks, final look inside the helm here. As you can see, it definitely looks a little bit different than what it was. Cleaned it up, vacuumed it out to the best of our ability, wiped it down. You can tell kind of in here we've got a number of different networks. We've got our standard ST1 network, and then we've got a converter which converts ST1 to STNG, and then we have our NEMA 2000 network. NEMA 2000 and STNG are the same with proprietary connectors. So, but neat, clean, everything labeled so we know where it is, no issues, everything's right here, easy to get to. So just kind of wanted to show you that before we proceed here. Forgot to show you the quick look at the back of the helm. Very neat, very clean, not wires everywhere. All these wires right here are going to go to the displays that will go when we put our new fascia panel in, but nice and clean, neat, not a mess. Very important. Howdy folks, and we are back. New fascia's in place. new Garmin 8612 XSV. And of course, we're reusing the existing pilot and then networking that in through some different conversion data conversion methods so that will work with the Garmin. Also, just FYI, we did not replace the transducers. We converted them to work with the Garmin, which was really helpful from a timing perspective. So that is something that you can do with the Garmin, which is really nice. So that's where we're at. If we go through here, we can go to our radar picture, bring up our radar, and we're sitting in Cleveland currently, so this will be kind of a messy picture, but that's Cleveland. We'll put that in standby for a minute, and we'll go back to our maybe sonar. And here's our sonar picture. We're in 13.8 feet of water, and there we are. So that's pretty much it here on the Backcove. So as always, if you'd like to get in touch with us, 216-407-6553. My name is George Shively. Email South Shore Marine Electronics at oh.rr.com, and our web address is southshoremarineelectronics.com. Thanks very much for watching.